Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm in a little bit different location, but you can do makeup anywhere. I still have my light, I still have my camera, and still have my makeup. So jumping on this, we are going to start having a new schedule instead of Mondays and Wednesdays, Mondays and Thursdays. Wednesday just became a little bit overwhelming for me, hence why this is on Thursday. But I hope you guys enjoy this look. It's a 4th of July inspired look. And if you want to see how I did my mug, stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm starting with putting on my concealer as my base. Now watching Robert Walsh, he's a YouTuber, professional makeup artist. He doesn't suggest this, so I think I'm going to start using my eye primers a little bit more. So what I'm using for my eyeshadow is my James Charles palette, but I'm just really going to talk about the colors, just using a soft pink to kind of diffuse everything, and then going in with a fluffy brush and the red color in there because we are doing a 4th of July look. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting it on with one of my fluffier brushes and then going in with a clean brush, a fluffier brush, to kind of diffuse that. And I want to play with that a lot more because I just see more and more YouTubers doing that. And I got this brush at Five Below and I love it. It's super soft, super fluffy, and just really good at diffusing that color. And I kind of just go back and forth until I get the opaqueness that I want. So that's what that looks like. And now I'm going in with still a fluffy brush, but it's a little bit more dense and flat, and just kind of bringing that mostly in my outer corner because we are going to do a cut crease. And then over the crease as well, because again, just to give that cut crease some depth, and then going in and diffusing it again with that fluffy brush until I get enough of that blend that I want. But I love this brush. I'm probably going to get more. All right, so now we're doing the cut crease with my Tarte Shape Tape, and you'll see I'll put it on that flat-headed brush right at my lash line and then look up to get the start of that cut crease. And I do this in every video. I'll go ahead and link a video up above that shows that again with a different color and more in depth, and you just kind of use that so whenever you're actually opening your eyes to talk to someone, there's no transfer that you don't want because you've already gone as high as your eyelid will naturally go. So just go ahead and fill it in the way that you want to. I usually do more of a round shape. Some people don't. I really enjoy more of a round shape, and you just kind of want to stipple that base on there, whether you're using a concealer or a shadow base, however you want to do that. And you just kind of stipple it on to get the shape that you want, and then let it set, at least get less tacky. So here I'm going in with just a matte white. I don't think I'll do this in the future. I don't think it was necessarily needed, but if you're going to do it on one eye, you have to do it on the other eye just so you at least get the same effect. So I don't know if I'll do this in the future, but there it is. All right, so now I'm going in with my NikkieTutorials my highlighter palette, and that middle white color is what I'm going on over just to give my eyes some shimmer. And it'll give it a little bit more of a pop than just an opaque white will do. And then blending that in with the red, and then I'm going to go back and forth with the red and the white until I get a look that I want. But right here I'm taking a small, very small angled brush with the red to clean up that line because the shimmer does get a little messy. I'm going to start using this technique. I've just seen it more and more on YouTube, and it really, really cleans up that line well and then gives more depth to the outside of the crease. So just something that you're going to see me do more and more. But like I said, I did link up in the cards another time I do a cut crease. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Just going back and forth until I get the blend that I want. Now I'm going in with my Wet n Wild. This is like $4 or $5, something like that, blue eyeliner. Now, there's some high-end eyeliners that are blue, but this is the first time I've really used this, and I've had it for a couple of months now. So I don't want to spend a ton of money on something I only use a few times. So spending $5 is not a huge deal for me if it makes it so I can do like a Hades look or a mermaid look, and then of course the 4th of July look. So it's Wet n Wild. I like it. It's an easy brush to work with. And yeah, I'm a fan. All right, so I went ahead and cleaned up my eyes around the eye area and got the fallout off. I am using my e.l.f. Foundation, and I forgot a sponge, so I'm doing it with my fingers, and I have not done my foundation with my fingers in probably years. I mean, maybe some tinted moisturizer, but not like full-on foundation where I want coverage. So this was quite an experiment. Haven't done it in a hot minute, so bear with me as it looks really patchy, but I promise I go in and with another mirror and really get it not patchy. I did cut some of that out because that could get very, very boring. But it makes me really, really miss a beauty blender, because it got my hands all gross, and then, you know, beauty blenders just make it look so pretty. But I did get some amazing coverage, but had to bring in a different mirror to kind of look and see where I needed some improvement. And you'll see I add some more product where I definitely need it. This foundation is probably too light for me still, but again, I'd rather have it be too light than too dark, because I can always bronze it up so I don't look like quite the ghost. And then you'll see, as I do with my Tarte Shape Tape, my concealer, that I've done with my fingers before, so that wasn't too difficult, just patting very, very lightly, and trying to use a little bit less concealer. Again, watching Robert Walsh, he's professional, and what shows up on camera shows up differently in person. And I always want to show you guys how to do it more in person, because not everyone's going to be on camera with an LED light like this. So doing my eyebrows with the micro brow pencil from NYX, it's a dupe for the Brow Wiz from Anastasia, and I like it. I almost like it better, just again, because it's like a third of the price. But as you can see, I start with the tail and kind of outline what my eyebrow is going to be, and then just fill it in, just because my eyebrows are blonde, especially now that I have the dark hair again. I definitely need to fill in my brows. Chris is on his computer next to me and basically laughing at the fact that I'm rocking out. So it's fun, whatever. One thing that I don't like about this LED light, and like about it at the same time, is it definitely shows where I need to clean up my eyebrows, because I've got some stray hairs that definitely need to be cleaned up. So I'm gonna have to take care of that. But the LED light's great for catching all of that. And my eyebrows are now matching. All right, so this is the technique that I talked about in my last video. I'll go ahead and link that up in the cards. That with this brush, because it's an angled brush, I'm going down my face and then I spin it around and go up my face. So instead of going just that back and forth motion, you can't really tell too well what I'm doing there. Is that I'm bringing it down, picking it up, bringing it down, taking it up, and then swapping it and bringing it up, instead of just that back and forth. And it gave me a much more even look. Again, I got that from Robert Walsh. I've been loving his videos, and I'll definitely link him down below, because he's just been a godsend. And I've watched his brother for skincare, so might as well watch him for makeup. So just going on my forehead so I don't look as much of a ghost, and trying to stipple on my product and then blend it out. So again, so I get some even coverage and application, because that's what the name of the game is. So I'm going to go a little bit quiet here while I finish up my bronzing. And I should probably never do my makeup with my boyfriend in the room, because he's distracting. All right, so now I'm going to go in with doing my bronzer on my nose, and just going up all the way up towards my eyebrow, just to make sure that the shadows are seamless. Just trying out some new techniques. It's always fun. Of course, going in with my Moon Prism palette for my blush. It's from Lunar Beauty. If you can't get it from his website, Manny MUA's website, they are selling it at Sephora. I'm not a big fan of Sephora right now, but if you want to get your hands on this palette, definitely visit their website, because it's phenomenal. I absolutely love this palette. I know I talk about it in almost every single video now that I've got it, but I love this palette. It's got every color that you would want. So it's got deep tones, really pale tones for you really pale girls, and then those perfect medium peaches and pinks. So, all right, using my Nikkie Tutorials Ofra palette for my highlight, and yes, it is bright, and I use that Space Odyssey color because it's got a little bit of a blue shift, and it's the 4th of July, so I might as well do something a little bit different. And it is like beat to the gods bright, so tried to diffuse it a little bit, but didn't really work. But as you'll see with these stickers on, it kind of diffuses it and takes the eye, and it kind of just looks like it's supposed to be like that. So there we go. It just makes those stickers look even prettier. So now I'm going with that white color on my brow bone, and then I'm going to go with the Space Odyssey on the inner corner. And I am going to be using 2 different mascaras for this look. On my right side, but you guys are seeing the left, it is going to be the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara, which is, as I always say, my favorite mascara. And I just wanted that black look. And then on the other side, I do have some blue mascara, which is from L'Oreal. They had a buy one, get one free. I was getting the Lash Paradise, so I thought I'd try this out because I was about to do a Hades look. And so I bought it. So now we get it for 4th of July. And here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was different surroundings, but I wanted to get a video out and I wanted to get these looks out. I'll post them on Instagram as well so you can get an up close and personal look at them. I think I like the blue mascara better, so I'll probably actually end up using the blue mascara on the 4th of July. So hopefully you guys got some inspiration from this. Again, I will link everything down below. And like, subscribe, share to the world. And I hope you guys drive safe and make good choices.